Michelle is on the line. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for holding. How can we help?
Hi. I was just wanting to know, you guys probably answered my question already, but I'm calling to see if I'm a small person. I do have a little belly that I'm trying to get rid of. Like, what would you recommend for me to do?
Okay. Have you had children, Michelle?
Pardon?
Have you had children?
No, no kids, nothing.
Okay. Do you exercise?
I do try to do some sit-ups before I go to my bed.
Okay. And do you do anything else? Any cardio, weightlifting, classes?
No.
No. Okay.
I think the first thing you want to do, Michelle, is I think you want to enter into a fitness routine. I think you want to maybe go for a 30-minute run if you're capable of doing that, or even just a 30-minute walk. I think that starting out and doing some cardiovascular exercise, whether it be walking, swimming, running, whatever, even just going in and doing inline skating, anything that gets you active and going on for 30 minutes or more, I think is a good start. And then I think you want to add some strength training exercises. So instead of just doing the crunches as you do, start doing some push-ups and start doing some squats, and trying maybe to buy a dumbbell set, and you can work with some dumbbells, and you can go online and pick 15 simple exercises and maybe a ball, and you could definitely add a strength routine to what you're doing. And I think that by adding cardiovascular training and adding a strength training component, I think that you'll get the results you're looking for. And again, as Odain and myself have been stating, you got to still continue on with a good solid diet at the same time.
Odain, what do you do with the first timers that walk through the door?
Talk to them about a lifestyle change. And that's exactly what Steve is talking about there. Start off small and then progress from there. That's the most important thing, because sometimes if you want to throw somebody in there and have them doing a lot of work, you discourage them. And you don't want to do that. Your job is always, especially for me as a personal trainer, is always to motivate. And so you start off small and then you progress from there.
Welcome back to Perfect Fit. We're going to the phones. Vinod is on the line. Hi there. Thanks for holding.
Yeah, hi, Tonya.
Hi. How can we help?
At the moment, I'm doing a fair amount of cardiovascular exercise and weight training at home.
Okay.
If I would like to get fitter and more defined, would you suggest a program such as Power 90X, such as advertised on television, or should I go to a gym? Which would be better and more cost-effective?
Well, Odain's nodding his head. I don't know what that means. Does that mean yes, it's effective, or?
I was nodding my head because I've seen the Power 90X program, and I'm very impressed with it. Very impressed with it. And there are some things in there that you can definitely do in a gym as well with a personal trainer.
How does it work? Like, break it down a little bit for people who aren't familiar with it.
A large part of it is the intensity of the work that you're doing.
Okay.
And there's a principle called the principle of overcompensation, that once you train your body at a certain level, your body will adapt, and you will need to increase the challenge to your body for your body to continue to adapt. And so as you continue to be intense with your workouts, you're addressing not only the calories that you burn during the workout, but the calories that you will be burning after the workout, and the hormonal response of your body, which is three very important components in you shedding off that fat and seeing the results that you want to see.
So, Odain, without giggling, what do you think of it from a physiological perspective?
From a physiological perspective, okay, good way to look at it. I think it's a great idea, from a physiological perspective. You burn a lot of calories, and not only that, but even from an emotional perspective too. You have a lot of fun with it, and at our club we don't offer that, but we have things like belly dancing.
You don't have fun at your club?
No, not
No, we don't have pole dancing.
We don't have pole dancing, but we have things like your Latin dance classes, your belly dance classes, which address many of the same things.
Well, and what you were alluding to, if it's fun, you're going to want to do it, right?
Exactly.
So you can do it with your girlfriends and
exactly.
lots
You're
of
having fun with it. Go for
bachelorette
it.
parties or
Go for
whatever.
it. Yeah.
Okay, great. Jane is on the line. Hi, Jane. You're live on Perfect Fit.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. How can we help?
I've got a problem. My stomach.
Okay.
Okay. I have tried everything to try to lose it, and nothing works. I do have another problem, which is called fibromyalgia. And when I try to do sit-ups on the ground, on the carpet, I can't sit up and touch my toes and go back, because the middle of my spine, my bones are protruding outward instead of inwards.
Yeah.
And that is caused from other problems that I've had in the past. So instead of having a nice S shape, it's actually if you would put your fist together, the middle of my bones are like your knuckles sticking outward.
Yeah.
So it's trying to
I would suspect that would be painful.
It's very painful, and with having fibromyalgia, it really hurts the muscles around it. So
have you tried a fitness ball rather than the carpet on the floor?
Well, the fibromyalgia will it's the whole body, you know. So even if I might wake up today and I'm fine, I might wake up tomorrow and my right leg is in pain because of the muscle, because it's fibromyalgia. So somebody told me to get one of these bicycles, but it's not the one that you just, like a regular bicycle. It's the one that you sit on the couch and you could just put your feet in the straps and watch TV or crochet or whatever and just pedal away. And it's got its own, tightening on it. So if you want to make it a little bit tighter.
But do you like to bike, Jane? I mean, does that interest you? Do you want to get on a bike?
Well, this is just it. I tried the one that you sit on like a regular bicycle, like you would be outside. And that I found when I was on it, I was twisting myself in my back, that I was doing more pain. So I bought this one, and I'm trying this one out. And somebody said that does help the stomach and the legs.
Yeah.
And so I've been starting it this week. They told me at the health specialist on the Danforth, start off only like 15 minutes and then 20 minutes and then, whatever you're more comfortable, and then to tighten it, whatever strength you want, if you want it more tighter or looser, if it's too strong.
You know what, Jane? There's a book that was written by a brilliant doctor from Sunnybrook and Women's College Hospital. And it's called Understanding Fibromyalgia and Chronic Fatigue Syndrome.
Well, I know all about that.
It's a
Believe
small
me,
book.
I've got it for 20 years.
Yeah, well, this book is amazing, and I think it may help you with what you need in terms of physical activity. I don't know if this bike, and I don't know what you guys think, if this bike is the be-all and end-all. I think it's probably very personal what you need, and you're going to have to figure your body out. But that book, I know, has helped a lot of people. What do you guys think with the situation? And
I think, like you said, Tonya, it's something personal, and I would suggest, Jane, that you speak with your doctor about it. But you made mention earlier of some exercises to strengthen your stomach. And so one thing that I would suggest doing, or even encourage you to take a look at once you've spoken with your doctor about it, is Pilates. Because there are many exercises that you can do to strengthen the abdominal muscles without going into that flexion and extension type motion that you get from doing a crunch. And it seems to be what's causing that discomfort in her back against the mat. So she can keep her spine in a neutral position and still be able to strengthen the abdominals and strengthen her spine.
Okay, great stuff. Like that. Brian is on the line. Hi, Brian. You're live on Perfect Fit. Thanks for holding.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
I'm 54 years old, construction worker, and along the way I've developed what the doctor called a frozen shoulder. And I went to physio, and they gave me some stretches to follow, but I was wondering if there wasn't a better guide or a book on the subject for stretching out.
Yeah, it's actually one of the most common sports injuries, believe it or not, frozen shoulder. So
yeah, I'd probably see a physiotherapist if it's limiting you, and if it's not limiting you, then I just try to start doing exercises. And the one thing I recommend that people do is try an exercise. If it doesn't feel right for you, pick another exercise. There's hundreds of exercises, and if one exercise hurts a certain part of your body, find another exercise. But for your shoulder, again, I think you want to do some light upper body exercises. And again, pick the ones that are going to make you feel comfortable, and we'll start off with that first.
Okay, great stuff. Calda is on the line. Hi, Calda. Hi there, Calda. Donna, hi, you there?
Hi.
Hi, Donna.
I have a question to ask. I've been going to the gym recently. I've seen where, like, my body has changed, but the thing is, like, my weight hasn't gone down. So I was wondering, is there anything that I can do to, like, get my weight down? And another thing is, I go to the gym on my way from work, so sometimes I'm not really hungry. So what's the best thing to eat before I start my workout?
With the weight, you were nodding again.
I was nodding with the weight because it's something that you see, quite often with people when they're trying to lose weight. And
I'm getting heavier. I'm not losing weight.
Yeah, especially if they're doing resistance training as a part of their program, they're over time gaining that good weight that you want to be gaining, which is your muscle weight. And muscle, it's more dense than fat, so it's going to weigh more. And you're not going to be seeing it dropping on the scale that quickly, but it's great. Like you said, your body's changing, and that's what you want to see happening.
Exactly.
It was the whole idea of building muscle that we were talking about earlier that it can be a little frightening. I think we have time for one more caller. Jackie, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Hi, Jackie. I think we've got about a minute or maybe less. How can we help?
Okay,
I'd
like to know what natural weight loss supplements would you recommend for women that don't cause side effects?
Oh, great question, actually, because you hear so many women or men inquire about stimulants or this thing, that thing.
Mm-hmm. The first thing that I would suggest is speaking with a nutritionist. If you have a nutritionist of your own, or even at a facility that you might be at, they would be able to give you much more information, much more detail, and something that's very specific to you. Because again, it differs for the individual.
And prevent you from vibrating.
Yeah, exactly.
What are your thoughts on weight loss supplements?
I'm not a big believer in weight loss supplements. I really think at the end of the day, if you want to take the natural route, I think it's eating healthy, reducing calories, making sure you've got a balanced diet, and exercising. And I think that with that, I think you're going to get the results that you're looking for. If you want a natural supplement, caffeine is just by having a coffee it increases your burn rate a bit, but it's a stimulant. But I really think that when you get into that game, I think you're getting into a game of potential trouble, and I think it's better to go the natural route.
I say take the money you were going to spend on the pills and get a personal trainer for an hour.
I think that's the best.
Oh, you think?
I agree.
Yeah.
There you go. You guys were wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on the show. It was a real treat.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
you. And you can get all of their contact information off the website. If you go onto citynews.ca, you can go to the Perfect Fit webpage and contact them. Have a great night. I'll see you the same time next week. Take care.